Hi and welcome to the 7 principles to creating a great life. Now, if you're the sort of person who is looking for some tools to be able to do that today, then stay tuned because I'm going to share with you today 7 steps in order to be able to create that. Now, do remember to share with friends if you think somebody might also benefit from this, and please subscribe below. There's a little bell there to ding-a-ling so that you get notifications every time I upload. And of course, do say hi and either like or dislike. Hopefully like. Anyways, before I get on to today, I want to also share with you that at the end of this session today, I've got some super exciting news to share with you about a free up-and-coming training on overcoming anxiety and managing stress. So if this is something you'd be interested in, do stay to the end and I'll give you all the details on that then. So remember to subscribe below and let's dive in. This show will transform your life from the inside out, because doesn't want to live a fulfilling and happy life? Welcome to the Kirsty Show. So the first principle is do what excites you and what makes you happy. And the reason for that is because life, we have no idea or understanding of how long our lives are going to be. We know life's unpredictable, and actually we really should be living our life. And so one of the fastest ways to do that is to do things that make you happy and excited. Now, I can't tell you how many people, I'm sure you can imagine too, who don't do this in their lives. And then the biggest question on asking people on their deathbed what they would change is not what they have done, but what they haven't done, so their regrets. Because we don't do things because we get stuck in a rut, when actually we have a choice. And the choice is, if it doesn't make you happy, it doesn't excite you, then change it. So what I mean by that, if you're doing something now it's not making you happy, or you know the outcome of this isn't going to be happy, it probably isn't going to serve you. So change that. So principle number 2 is be you. You are a remarkable, absolute magical blueprint on this planet, and unique blueprint that is, and the chance of you even getting to this planet are so tiny, it is a miracle. Like, the chances are 400,000 trillion to 1. So you have more chance of winning the lottery of over £100,000 9 times over in one lifetime than you are in just being born. So absolutely honour your unique blueprint and do not compare and change anything, because you're perfect the way you are. Your personality, your quirkiness, whatever it might be, is perfect. And who cares if you're a little bit weird or a little bit quirky? Aren't we all? And isn't that what makes people amazing? Their kind of imperfections. So just honour your uniqueness and rest into that, and just play big with who you are. Do not try and be somebody else, because it ain't going to work. And you know what? It would be such a tragedy, because we'd miss out on who you are. So be you, okay? Number 3. Okay, so number 3 is that everything on this planet is unfolding for you, not against you. Now, most people think that it's the other way around, and they think, oh, it's such bad luck, nothing goes right for me, life's so hard, so difficult, and actually it's not true. Life is unfolding for us for our greater good, and depending on how we interpret that depends on how we deal with it. So my suggestion is that we start looking at things from a space of positivity. And what I mean by that is, if something isn't going right, so there's some challenges, then you can see it's growth rather than a disaster, because that will move you through that experience so much quicker. But not only that, you'll learn something from it, and that is magical, because you know what? Nobody on this planet gets away with getting things perfect every time. Nobody. Everybody everybody on this planet that has a heartbeat has had some times in their life where things haven't gone to plan. Now, that doesn't make them a failure, doesn't make them a loser. It just gives them a chance to grow and expand, and to either go, no, this is for me, no, it's not for me. So see things as life happening for your greater good, not, oh, life's such a disaster. Like, if you get into that downward spiraling hole, you'll just stay there and basically rot. literally. So don't do that. Just shift it and change it to remembering that life's happening for me. Okay, the next one is toxicity. Toxic people. Get your human sieve out, man. When I came across the human sieve, about a decade ago, yeah, how amazing. Like literally realizing that people around you that are toxic and they drain your energy and they literally are down on you and put you down and tell you can't do things. Get away as quick as possible, because they are not going to help you grow into the person you want to become. Do choose wisely who you surround yourself around. So go and get yourself around really cool people that are uplifting, inspiring, and also like try to do the same themselves, right? Because all of us are on a journey. There's nobody that isn't. And so choose to be around your tribe of people that are on the same journey, that are wanting to better themselves, rather than being stuck in a cesspit of toxicity. Choose wisely, okay? It's really important. Right, the next thing is, whatever you put your attention on is your choice. So you can choose to put your attention on doom and gloom and negativity and everything's bad and it's not fair and not take responsibility, etc. Or you can choose to look for the good in stuff. And more importantly, you can choose to look for the good in people. And I know that's challenging sometimes, but actually there isn't a bad human being really. It's just that sometimes we can get lost in like their bravado or how they're being in that moment, or just how they're delivering themselves. And you know, like the biggest gift you can find is compassion, and find that one thing that you see that's good in them. And that's also the same as like looking around your environment. Look for the good. Don't spend your life right wallowing in all the doom and gloom, because it's exhausting, but it's exhausting, but it's also, what's it do? It bashes you down, like literally. And you know, you're this tall 1 minute and the next minute you shrunk like half a size, because it just literally, it's heavy weight, man. So just choose to put your attention on things that are more fulfilling and serving to your soul. Okay. The next thing is your reality. We need to talk about this. So your reality, reality is a collection of moments that you have put meaning to, right? So what I mean is, reality is just your meaning. Full stop, I'm afraid. So whatever meaning you put on something is going to react to obviously your experience. So what I'm trying to say here is that if that's the case, then choose to put meaning to things that are gonna be, again, empowering and supportive, rather than creating like a load of like deep, thick mud that you've got to sludge your way through to be able to get through every experience that doesn't potentially work out in your way or your favour. So an example of that is it failure or is it growth? Is it a broken heart or is it expansion? Is it people are, or things never go right for me, or is it I need to take a new direction? You know, and it's about how are you going to see this stuff. You're the driver of this, and so like choose to make it easy, and make it easy by putting a meaning to things that's going to help you move through things quicker, so that you can go and live this life in greatness by following these principles. So that is the 7 principles. They're not hard, they're just different. And when you start implementing these, you'll find a big shift in your experience. Life is a magical mystery tour playground of opportunities and excitement, or it's doom and gloom. So let me show you my exciting news. I have got coming up a free training, which is going to be over 5 days, about 40 minutes a day, called The Ultimate Blueprint of Dissolving Anxiety and Managing Stress in the Next 4 weeks. It is so exciting, I cannot tell you. And basically the places are free, they are limited. It's going to be over Facebook Live. Don't worry, you won't be able to see you, but you'll be able to see me. And the bonus that I'm throwing is, and I'm going to do a live Q&A session, so you can come with any questions you have, and I will answer them there and then. Well, I'll endeavour to answer them anyway. It's going to be so super cool, and the whole outcome of this is that you get some Ruja Devi technique principles to be able to start implementing, so that you can start shifting and changing your relationship to anxiety and stress in the next 4 weeks. So if this is something that you would love to be a part of, or you know somebody who you think would be fantastic at coming along to something like this, then do click the link below. You just have to pop your details in, and then we'll get in touch with you when the course is ready. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening today. Do please like below and share, and obviously subscribe. And I will look forward to speaking to you next time.